What if I were to tell you that you could survive 100 days in Minecraft, but you only have one life to survive? And when you die that one time, your whole world gets deleted. So let me bring you guys along the journey of what I had to go through.
Oh my god.
And I pray to God if I ever get caught at. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so this is my day one, guys, and now my ultimate goal for right now to survive day one, I definitely need to get some food. That's on my list. I need to find some food, and oh look, I found a chicken. So that just knocks off one list. So I have some food right there. As I was looking around, like trying to just break more grass and try to find more seeds, I realized there was a lot of cows in front of me. Also, I just seen this little chicken follow me because I had a bunch of seeds in my hand. So yeah, I did not let that chicken distract me just yet. So I had to stay on task. So I wanted to go kill these cows so I can use their leather so I can make some books and make some mending books. After I got done slaughtering these cows, I seen a sheep up ahead and I wanted to just go kill some of these sheep so I can use their wool so I can make a bed. Okay, so then I found some sugar canes and then I found a tree. So I'm thinking I should just basically break some trees down and try to get some wooden planks so I can create a crafting table so I can start for doing that. And then try to make me some weapons. Okay, so I made myself a little storage box so I can just put some of the items that I got and try to free up some of the space in my inventory. And I just made me a bed as well. And I'm thinking I'm gonna just go ahead, put it right here. And I think I might need an axe. Yep, I'm gonna be needing an axe so I can break down these trees that's a lot more faster. And then after that, I'm gonna be just trying to build myself a shelter. I wanted to try to put the crafting table and the storage box to the left side as well, 'cause I didn't want it to just be standing in the middle. That would have been weird if I tried to try to build and stuff like that. So I just wanted to keep everything organized. So yeah, and then after that, what was left was just making the roof, or that's basically like the ceiling. I said the roof, but yeah, just the ceiling part, and basically that was it. I actually thought for some reason that I had enough materials, but I actually came up short, only 3 oak planks. So I'm actually trying to see if I can break down a tree, and then after that try to get that spot filled up. Before I get that spot filled up, I actually want to try to see if I can go try to get some cobblestone. So I do want to try to spend majority of the day for day 2 to try to mine a lot, to try to get iron, gold, and possibly diamonds if I possibly can, if I really do get that lucky. And I do see this creeper jumping and basically looks stuck. So thank God that creeper is stuck, because if that creeper caught up to me, that would probably be the end of this series, and I'll probably only will survive only for day 1. Okay, so basically day 1 is pretty much said and done, and I just basically need to craft some weapons, which I'm going to be needing to craft a sword. I'm going to be crafting a pickaxe, and then crafting a stone axe as well, so I can break down some trees. And I did not forget about that spot that I left open in the ceiling, so I'm going to be using birch planks for the time being, and I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, so we survived 1 day, so let's put that in the books. And let's go ahead and continue where we left off from day 1 and try to go hunting. Oh my god. What? Look, this is how bad my luck is, man. Honestly, this is what I've been going through like this whole series. And it's so crazy to me that I almost didn't make it the beginning of day 2. So yeah, so this is pretty much done. So I fixed up my house, and yeah, let's get back on task. Okay, so I was hearing a skeleton down here, so Yeah, let's go ahead and use this stone sword that I crafted, and we're going to try to take out this skeleton real quickly. Yeah, I don't think the skeleton has... Yeah, the skeleton cannot beat me. So we have some iron ore that we left from day 1. Let's try to take some of this, and we could try to possibly make some armor probably. Or if not, we could probably get some buckets going and try to start a farm. Okay, so after I got done mining some of this iron ore, I found some coal, so I'll put some torches inside and around the house as well so it could keep some of the creepers from spawning. I then repaired some of the dirt that the creeper basically exploded, and yeah. Alright, so I mined enough cobblestone just to make enough furnaces, so let's go ahead and craft some furnaces, and after that try to cook this raw chicken and steak. Okay, so now that our furnace has been made, now let's go ahead and actually use the furnace. So let's put some coal as the fuel, and let's put our iron ore to try to smelt this down and try to get iron ore or iron ingot. Okay, so we have some steak right now, and let's go ahead and eat this and get our hearts back up. And now we acquire some of our first 2 iron ingot, and I still have some more iron ore that's in there that's going to be processed to making some more iron ingots. And let's go ahead and try to craft us an iron pickaxe. I had to make some torches just for starters, because I definitely need to see where I'm going and to make sure I keep a lot of mobs away. Now, as I thought about this right now, I did have PTSD from that creeper exploding, so I decided to make me a little shield. And also I wanted to just make me an iron pickaxe as well, just in case I encounter any diamonds, because this is the only tool that can break diamonds. As I was leaving my house, I just seen this creeper jumping up, so I just decided to try to kill this before it basically terrorizes my whole shelter. And yeah, we got some gunpowder and some EXP. So today might actually just turn out to be just a whole mining day, so let's go ahead and see. So look, we see a lot of iron ore already, some coal, and I'm just trying to brighten up this little tunnel real quickly. As I look down further, I actually see that I spotted a mine shaft. So I actually want to go down there, but my spotty senses went off and I actually seen a creeper. If I did not look this way, honestly, I think this would have been the end of me for day 2. Okay, so I actually went down the little mine shaft, and actually I spotted a lot of things. I did see some coal, I did see some iron ore, and good thing I have my stone sword so I can basically break these little cobwebs and get some strings. So I'll actually make like a bow in the future. And yeah, before I left, I went to go get some more iron and some more coal, and I don't know if it's nighttime yet. I'm gonna go ahead and check. So yeah, it's very dark outside, and that basically wraps it up for day 2. I did make like a little sugarcane farm as well, nothing too crazy, but you know, yeah. So this is just for the time being, honestly. This is not going to be the official sugarcane farm, but yeah, lay down the road, I'm going to be basically making this better. Okay, so I made it back home just in time, so I'll basically just put some torches around the house, because I definitely did say I wanted to put some torches around the house. And yeah, so let's give like this a little bit more lights, and yeah, let's go to sleep and prepare ourselves for day 3. Okay, so now that day 3 has arrived, I wanted to make a couple of ladders. So my idea for day 3 was to basically start a farm. And the way I want to start a farm, I wanted to do this like basically like somewhere on the roof or so. So that's why I'm basically working on this right now, and I'm trying to gain materials as well. So my next actual plan was to actually try to see if I can find some animals around, because I do need some animals and I do need food to stock up on just to survive in this world. It would be stupid not to do that. But I'm going to be needing a lot of cows just so I can use their leather to make some books. Because that's the main plan. I want to try to see if I can do this hopefully by probably day 5 or 6. As you guys can see, that this farm is coming along just well, but I need to get more materials. And as I went to go get materials, I realized the moon was rising right now. So this day is pretty much done for day 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some rest, and then hopefully finish this up as soon as possible. So I was eager to try to get some iron that I was left in the furnace. And I actually made myself some iron pants, and then after that I just made myself, you know, some iron chest plates. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for just this day. So let me go ahead and go to sleep. Now day 4 begins. Let's see what today's task will be now. I see a skeleton. So this skeleton tried to roll up on me for some reason. Oh, I got my shield protecting me. And the skeleton was already half damaged already, so I just did the honors of just killing it. And I'm gonna try to kill some of these spiders. Hopefully I want to get some bows going. And some fermented ice. So this TNT, oh man. Oh man, I keep saying TNT, but these creepers are like probably the worst mods. You're gonna hear me say that a lot throughout this video, but they really are. Okay, so after I got done killing some of the spider mobs and stuff like that, I actually see a bunch of chickens, and I want to just bring them to my home to give them a better place, so I can raise these chickens and hopefully kill these chickens sadly just so I can survive. And I'll probably breed them, but I'll take as best care of them as I possibly can. So I started breeding the chickens, and they came out with 2 baby chickens. So I just said, you know what? I need to get me a name tag so I can name them, but that's going to be later down the road. But I wanted to just create some type of word where they can stay because they cannot sleep with me. They make too much clucking noises when I'm sleeping. That's going to wake me up in the middle of the night. So I actually tried to make some fences, and yeah, that was that. It was just like a lot of fences I was going to need. I was going to actually put them in the backyard. So you know, it's still way better than them just like flying around, stuff like that. So yeah. So I just got done building the fence and the chicken farm for them so they can stay in the backyard. And I want to see how they actually like it. So I'll actually try to put them there. So as I went upstairs to try to go see how the farm is looking, I realized there was chickens up here as well. I was confused. I'm like, who let these guys up there? But I did remember that chickens do have wings. So, you know, that was kind of like an idiotic thing for me not to think about first. But yeah, I went to sleep, and that basically ends off day 4. For day 5, I actually seen a creeper, and I wanted to kill this creeper, but I failed miserably. So I found another creeper and decided not to make the same mistakes I did for the first one. Killed this creeper and then got some gunpowder and then went down to the mine shaft. Then I stumbled across a minecart with a chest, and I just looted up everything. They had melon seeds, redstones, and I just said, you know what, let me just take the minecart and the chest itself. Then I stumbled across a poisonous snake mob spawner, and I said, you know what, let me not go there. Took some iron ore and continue exploring. Then I stumbled across a zombie baby and then his buddy, the skeleton friend. So I just said, you know what, this is gonna be crazy. I do not want to die down here. So I just said, you know what, either I kill the skeleton or zombie baby. And I decided the zombie baby kept on coming up to me first, and it was the fastest. So I decided to kill the zombie baby first. So I ended up killing the skeleton, went back home, wanted to go smelt the iron ore to turn to iron ingots for both furnaces. Then I thought about my farm. I just said, you know what, my farm wasn't completed, so I went to go get 2 buckets, got some water in them, and then try to make a little bit of a infinite water supply. Honestly, what I really should have just done was just made like infinite water supply in my house instead of just keep leaving my house. And after I got done doing this, I realized that chickens was basically swimming in the water, or basically swimming in the farm I created. Went downstairs, made myself a wooden hole so I can basically plant these seeds, so I can turn these seeds into wheat. And I'm just like, you know what, let's get these chickens off this farm because I don't want them to damage it, and it's gonna grow a little bit too slow. It already takes a good process to grow anyway, so yeah. So I decided, you know what, this should be a good spot to put them. So I went to sleep. Here comes day 6. So then I crafted my first book. And honestly, I'm going to be making a lot of good things with this book. You know, this is going to be for future trades just so I can make some bookshelves for the enchantments. So I make myself an iron helmet, and I then used a bone meal to try to speed up the process. So I needed wheat. So I took some of the wheat, and I still was having, for some reason, like one of my farms kind of glitched. So I just said, you know what, let's forget about it. So now my job was to basically look for the 2 cows, which you guys are seeing up ahead. And I led these cows right back to my home because I definitely needed leather. So I brought these cows, I gave them a home, made 2 cows breed. They had a baby cow. And then on top of that, I slaughtered some pigs. Then I stumbled across like another portal, and I just said, you know, there was a chest next to it, so I just took everything out of it. They had a ton of golden carrots, they had some special enchanted shovels, and then I said for this day I didn't want to forget about it, so I led all the chickens to the backyard. Then the zombie basically invaded this farm. I quickly rushed to the crafting table, and then I crafted an iron sword. So I let the zombie in, and then I ended up killing the zombie, and then went to sleep because I took a lot out of me. Yeah, so that was for day 6. Day 7, man. Man, I went to go check on the animals, make sure that, you know, there was no zombies or mobs. And then I just say, you know what, let me protect these guys and then fully close these guys in so no zombies, no mobs could come into here like last time. Because we are on low ground, so you know, any zombies that's above could just easily just walk down and then come over the fence if the fence is not high enough. So finally did that. Then I realized it was too dark in here. Threw some torches up. So I don't want to keep this area too dark. Now I stumbled upon a wizard. And this wizard, honestly, I don't know what I was doing here. I thought I can block the potion.
It's false. No way. Not this time. It's totally made up.
And he ended up affecting me. So that was basically a negative 100 IQ play I just did. And I end up saying, you know what, you got it this time. So I just stood, he just started wandering around my house, just looking at me through the door. And I was scared and I just ate a golden carrot. So I said, you know what, this is my house, get off my property. So I just started attacking him. As I was attacking this wizard, he just threw a poison potion at me. I just said, you know what, I killed them and then went back to the house and then took all the iron that I smelted from yesterday. And now I have more iron ingots. So I spent 11 days trying to look for this village. So guys, enjoy this little montage that I created. By day 18, I finally found a village and I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world. So I immediately just started crafting a house and I instantly made a bed because of those 11 days just searching for the village was mentally and physically draining. For day 19 through 25, I was working on my house and I was also breaking down a lot of redstone. So I acquired a lot of redstone. Then I found my first gold ore. So I actually broke this gold ore and I just realized it was only one. So I guess one was better than none. Then I started breaking down some trees so I can use sticks to trade with this villager and get a lot of emeralds. Then I started working on the sugarcane farm, which really didn't take really much, but finally got it done. Then I went back in the house and got some sugar canes to actually place down so these could basically start growing. Then I started working on my wheat farm and these were just different days. So I went to sleep and to prepare myself for day 26. So then I created a lectern and turned this villager into a librarian. Then I fed some cows that made them breed. And then I just instantly went into trading. So I was trading a lot for day 26. One of the trades I was actually satisfied with was the iron sword. And this came with like 3 attachments. But then I started working on leveling all of the other villager traders. As of day 27, I actually found some diamonds. I was lucky enough to find some diamonds. And then I instantly went outside and it was nighttime and I was just the opposite of Katniss 17 and Oliver McQueen. So I had no aim until the last 2 shots. Then I woke up this villager and I wanted to trade with him. Then I finally got him to the master level. During the night of day 28, I realized a skeleton rolled up on me, but I had to turn on my aimbot. No, I'm just joking. So then it finally became daytime, which is day 29. And I was just going around killing the remaining mobs for that night of day 28. I also made sure that no mobs was nearby because anytime mobs come by the villagers, they tend to escape. So my job was basically to protect the villagers. Day 30 through 40, I actually wasted 10 days repairing all my iron weapons or tools. And honestly, I kind of regret it because I basically wasted all my heart on enchantment levels just to repair tools instead of actually, you know, enchanting them with an enchantment table. But as I was basically going around to try to look for my librarian, I basically rang the bell and I was looking for the librarian villager trader. So then I took this lectern, then broke this composter, and I tried to see if I can find the librarian trader, but I ended up finding out that my Fletcher trader basically turned into a zombie. So I ended up putting this lectern down to see if I could turn this cartographer into a librarian, and that did not work. So I just slammed the door on this person. Then I placed down this bed. This bed basically went invisible for some reason. And magically it just reappeared in my arms or in my hands. So I placed it down again, then rang the bell, started shadow boxing the bell. Now as I was making my way home, I just seen the skeleton try to shoot at me. So I had to take out the skeleton real quickly. Then I made it back home. Then I made 2 blast furnaces. I think the blast furnaces basically it smelt things much faster than a regular furnace. So day 41, I actually went to go see, and to my surprise, I realized I have a librarian villager now to trade with. So I seen some cows, and you know what basically happens here. I killed a ton of cows because I needed their leather. And honestly, this cow was so fast that when I tried to shoot at it, I ended up killing a pig. So I just ended up killing the cow just to avenge that pig that I killed. So then I actually made my first trade with the librarian, got a whole bunch of enchant books, and those were like the multi-shots for the crossbow. I woke up this this villager trader by accident and actually stole his bed, and this brings me to day 42. And that was by actually a mistake. So I actually wasted that day. I was not supposed to. So I bought a crossbow for the mending book, and I bought some more emeralds by trading codes with the weaponsmith. And then all of a sudden this villager wanted to just check out my house. So he just let himself on in without my permission, and I said, you know what, it's cool. But then I crafted my first diamond pickaxe. After, for day 43 through 50, I basically just went mining all day. It was just like a ton of mining. So I found a lot of iron ore, and this was like the boring part of like the video. I was just mining so much, but then I started mining some coal and ran into some lava, so I instantly ran away and then found some more coal. I found a ton of coal. It was just so much. Then I stumbled across a skeleton that was trying to kill me. I killed it, and then got some more iron ore. Then I continued mining. Then I realized a creeper rolled up on me. Then I killed it for his gunpowder. Then used my diamond pickaxe to get some obsidian, because I definitely need to craft an enchantment table. That's one of the things I end up trying to do before I actually go back. So then I killed some more cows. I seen some villagers happy to see me that was killing some of the cows. That I was practicing my long range aim for my bow, and this bow was definitely upgraded, so I was just basically killing everything that was in sight from a long distance. So then I tried to expand the sugarcane farm, and you know, I put this on the side of my house, then traded with some more villagers to get more emerald, and then continue working on my sugarcane farm. I was just keeping going back and forth. It was just crazy to me. And that's it, guys. No, I'm just joking, guys. So I actually made an enchantment table, and then honestly I went right back to trading, because I'm just like, okay, I do have some iron ore for the weaponsmith and got some more emerald. Then started trying to work on this nether portal. Didn't take me a lot of time, and then I ran out of materials. Didn't feel like mining, so I just ended up putting the enchantment table down. Then end up calling it a day for this day 52. So for day 53, I end up training with a weaponsmith and getting it to an expert level. Then I just went to go create my bookshelf, then broke some of the sugar canes, then instantly enchanted my first iron pickaxe, and then repaired it with an anvil. So I created another bookshelf. Then I started working on the enchantment room so I can get up to level 30. Then I went downstairs and actually used the crafting table to create a flint and steel, and I opened another portal. But not just yet, I'm not ready to go through there yet. So I instantly pushed the button and let me get up out of here, because I'm definitely not ready for that yet. So day 55 through 60, I was just doing a whole bunch of mining, and I came across a lot of gold ore, a lot of coal as usual. Just keep on mining, because this was just like the boring part of these days. Found some more iron, and then I heard a lot of zombies and stuff like that. Then I created me some furnaces, and then used and smelted some of the iron that I basically gained. I gained a ton of iron, and honestly, I'm about to probably just make me some more armored, or just probably some more weapons. So then I kept mining and mining and mining, and then stumbled across a zombie spawner. And this is going to be really good, because I can easily get to level 70. And the process for me even trying to make this was just also terrible. So yeah. So I try to block the zombie and then use my crossbow or my bow. Not my crossbow, my bow. And I end up kicking out these zombies by their legs. Finally got past the zombies and finally seen like this little storage box. So I'm just going to go ahead and loot all this up. Making sure I put a lot of torches on this mob spawner so those zombies can spawn behind me. Then I started to try to create like a zombie farm, and honestly guys, this took me like, honestly I think this probably took me more than a day, because honestly I kept on switching my mind, like, you know what, I should probably put either the cobble slabs, or you know, I didn't know, and the zombies kept on coming upstairs instead of like going down into like the little hole that I made, and it was just weird. So I had to keep going downstairs attacking these guys, and then I started trying to just keep on trying to reconstruct as much as I can. This took me so long, and it's just like, damn, look, see, there's zombies trying to come to me like upstairs, and I try to see if I could hit them down to the hole, and it was not working at all. But I was getting the EXP, and then they finally fell down the hole, and I started using my bow to kill them. So after all that hard work, I actually went back to mining and found some more coal and some gold ore, and I just kept on mining for the rest of this day. And honestly, it was kind of fun because I actually had music playing and stuff like that in the background. But yeah, then I encountered some more diamonds. So I took up the redstones obviously first, but I should just wait for the diamonds. So I mined all the way around the diamonds, making sure there was no lava pits below. So all this hard work that I was trying to find this diamond didn't go to waste. And then I put some water down like a person that has 3,000 IQ and turned the lava into obsidian. Made sure the diamonds was fully protected and took all the diamonds, but my inventory was full for some reason. I feel like it was just so much stuff I had to mine, but yeah. So after I got done mining these diamonds, I was so excited, so I started to just try to make my way back home. Then I seen this wandering trader, and I actually tried to see what he had, and honestly, I didn't know what half of the stuff he was selling, so I just said, you know what, let me go in another portal and try to look for this ancient debris. So I spent so long trying to find not even like 1 or 2, but just like 4 in general. And then when I found the 2, I just kept going back to my the original world and just kept going back and forth. So I brought my flint and steel and I brought some TNT, and I decided, you know what, let me make this process faster because I was just using an iron pickaxe. I did not want to use my diamond pickaxe because I didn't have any types of enchants on it. So I just lit this TNT, ran back as fast as I can because I didn't want to get too close to it. It blew up, so I did it again. I think I had around like 2 TNT. So it blew up again, and then I just kept on mining. And I was mining the blackstone. I found 1 ancient debris, and then I kept mining, then I found 2. And I was so excited to get these 2 ancient debris. It took me so long. This probably took me hours, and man, this is just a headache. Honestly, I didn't know ancient debris was even the second rarest thing. I think the first rarest material is emerald, and then second would be ancient debris. And when I seen that, I was just like, oh man, this is hell. So then I started going back to my house and try to farm up on some bones and some EXP so I can do some more enchanting. And you guys can see that I'm pretty much prepped for the Ender Dragon. I don't think I'm going to be able to miss a single shot if I go against the Ender Dragon. After making sure that the area was clear from mobs, I went inside and I went to go repair my bow because my bow was really about to break. And I had to, in order for me to make this bow repair itself, I had to use 9 enchantment levels. So I went upstairs and I was able to enchant at level 30, and I was so excited because I definitely needed 15 bookshelves just to enchant at level 30, which was ridiculous, but you know, I made it happen. And I went back to the Nether, and it was just back to just mining and trying to find some more ancient debris, and I actually end up killing this gas and getting an achievement. So that was cool. I actually spent from day 71 to 80 just straight mining, and this took, oh my god, it took so much hours. I couldn't even believe it myself. I spent this much hours doing this. So then I actually tried to build like some type of tunnel to make it faster to even try to spot or look for a bastion, because I spent so much time not looking for bastion. I just wanted to basically enchant my weapons and my armor and stuff like that around that nature. But honestly, it took this process probably took, I'll say roughly a day or so. It didn't take really that long because obviously the video was sped up, but this did take me a long time because there was times where I had to just leave from where I was basically building, and I had to get more resources obviously. But as far as that go, this made everything a little bit much easier traveling wise. And yeah, so after I got done coming from the overworld, I did enchant a couple of items, and I came to another, and I realized that I came across a bastion, and this took me on day 81 just to find the bastion. This is so crazy. So I was excited, so I tried to make my way up. Let me correct myself, I really wanted to make my way up, and honestly I came across this gas, and I tried to deflect some of the fireballs, and for some reason this gas was just moving like Mick Jagger. Honestly, I could not hit this gas for some reason. I was hitting everywhere else in another world except the actual gas, and I actually got hit. So I just said, you know what, I got so lucky that I hit him through like a falling lava. So yeah, so I made my way up, and for some odd reason I felt like somebody was watching me. So then I actually seen a piglin, and I just started to run, and he just kept attacking me, so I ended up knocking him off the map. Well, he almost got knocked off the map, I guess. So then I started using my parkour skills to try to enter this bastion, And I just realized I have SpongeBob legs trying to do parkour skills right now. So yeah, it looks like I got another try to do this, and let's enter this bastion. Okay, so for day 81 through 85, I actually was looking for a blaze spawner because I am going to need to get some blaze rods so I can create some blaze powders and create some potions hopefully, and get ready to fight this ender dragon. As I was traveling through the bastion, I actually came across a chest, and this chest basically had a golden horse armor and a bunch of nether warts. So I actually went up the stairs and I came across my first blaze mob, and honestly I was really scared because I didn't know how to go against these guys, so I ended up killing him and getting my first blaze rod and took out some of the fire. So as I went downstairs, guys, you guys wouldn't believe it, I came across another chest, and this chest, it had some diamond, gold ingots, obsidian, and another golden horse armor. As I kept searching and searching, I made a right and I actually seen a blaze basically in the distance, and I approached it as much as I can, and I was dodging the fireballs, so you could basically say I'm in the Matrix. So I then went against this blaze and killed the blaze, and then found the blaze spawner.
Why are you running?
So it's very safe enough to say this, that I have a lot of blaze rods, and I'm actually going to be going back home. So as I made it back home to the overworld, I actually wanted to just go ahead and craft me another ingot and try to see if I can get me a netherite sword, because I don't have any netherite armor as of right now. So yeah, then I crafted a smithing table so I can upgrade my diamonds into netherite, and that's what I ended up doing, and I should be ready to fight the ender dragon. I first upgraded my diamond sword to a netherite sword, so then I went into third person view just to see how strong I look, and I can say I actually look pretty cool. Then I ended up making a brewing stand because I didn't realize that I didn't have a brewing stand, so I went upstairs and placed my brewing stand down, then went to the crafting table, then decided to just craft 2 cauldrons, then put down the 2 cauldrons, went outside, got a bucket full of water, filled the first cauldron, went outside, did the same process, and filled the next cauldron. Then I went to go enchant my iron pickaxe and got efficiency 1. Then I started enchanting some books as well, and I just started killing my enchantment levels. Honestly, I was just abusing them. So after I was done just enchanting and I got my iron axe enchanted as well, I decided that I need to go get more levels so I can basically go fight the ender dragon. So I went back to the bastion, and then after I started attacking this blaze, and I honestly need to get some ender pearls as well too. One of my footages got corrupted, so I couldn't show you guys another right helmet being crafted, but I did upgrade my nether right helmet, and as well as I want to go ahead and use this diamond chest plate and upgrade it to my first netherite armor. Then decided that I needed to just make some Eye of Ender, so I used some of the blaze powder and then the ender pearl and created some Eye of Ender. Then it was time to go try to find the stronghold. After my journey was to go ahead and find this stronghold, so I ended up throwing one of the Eye of Enders in the sky, and I just kept following this path until the Eye of Ender basically disintegrated inside of the sky. And then I found the stronghold, guys, and I made my way down. So I kept digging and digging and digging. I was so excited. This is my biggest moment to go ahead and fight this ender dragon. And I honestly never fought this dragon before in my life. And honestly, this is going to be very exciting. So I came across this ender portal, and guys, it is time to fight this boss once and for all. And let's take down this ender dragon. So I started placing all the Eye of Enders in the right spots. And I came up short.
Oh my god.
I didn't know why, but I ran back to the house and found the other two, filled the last 2 spots that was required, and there was no going back, guys. As I made it to the end, guys, I was very startled, and I felt like, you know what, this is the time, and I have to honestly take out all these crystals. I have to stay according to plan. I have to make no mistakes, because this is one mistake could basically end this whole thing off. So I ended up taking out 1 crystal, then I made my way up trying to go ahead and take out another crystal, but this enderman kept trying to stop me. So I decided to try to kill this enderman and go on and try to finish this progress of taking out these crystals. So I took out another crystal, guys, and I just felt like I was Katniss Everdeen. I was like, Hunger Games got nothing on me. So I built up, took out another crystal, and then decided to take out another crystal. I felt like my accuracy was like 1,000 as long as I had jump cuts. And for some reason, I got chased by 2 endermans. For some reason, I didn't do nothing to them. I don't know who pissed them off, but I was for surely running. So as I got away from them endermans, I seen this on a YouTube video of how to take out a crystal of their cage like this. And there we go, it worked. So this enderman started giving me jabs to the back of my helmet, and I said, you know what, thank God I actually made like this little protector right here so I can farm the endermans. And I honestly just started swinging at the swing about netherite sword right at the enderman, and I felt very protected. But I wasn't too certain if this was going to be able to block the enderman dragon, so I kept moving. So then I fired one of my arrows, and it ended up hitting the ender dragon. So then the ender dragon kind of landed, and I decided to bring out my iron axe, and I started hitting the ender dragon in the head. So then after that, this ender dragon started swinging his wings at me, and my hearts went down. Then I brought back out my bow, and I decided to keep on trying to deal more damage towards this ender dragon. And honestly, I didn't realize how accurate I was. Then all of a sudden the ender dragon landed. Then I decided to bring out my iron axe and just kept on hitting him in his head. And let's try this again, and this happened again. This was like a rinse and repeat process. I just kept doing this, and I felt like, honestly, I felt like I was too good at this until,
Hey yo, what the?
I'm just like, I'm almost on half a heart. I'm just like, nah, you know what, now I gotta be even way more accurate. I cannot miss a shot. So then I realized the ender dragon's health is going down crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I just see the enderman just basically flew away. So then I'll use the last of all my arrows and then killed the ender dragon. And honestly, guys, this was probably the hardest challenge in my life. And we slayed the ender dragon. And you know what? Honestly, guys, this took so much time. This took me almost a month of just trying to get this, even recording, editing, and everything like that. So I would like to thank you guys for joining this journey with me of me completing this video. If you guys made it to the end, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, guys. If you guys wanted 200 days, let me know. And I decided that I see like a lot of YouTubers try to get like this dragon egg, and it ended up finding I'm falling in the portal. So I just wanted to not be the same example as them. So I went ahead and tried to get the dragon egg by putting a torch underneath it, underneath the block, and then ended up breaking the top block where the dragon egg was on. And then I got the dragon egg, guys. So yeah, those were my 100 days, guys. And honestly, it's been a journey, man. Wait, guys, hold on. Why is this enderman trying to mess up my outro right now for some reason? Oh my lord. Yeah, so basically back to what I was saying, guys. Thank you guys so much for making it throughout this whole video, if you guys definitely did. And yeah, I'm going to be definitely having to make a 200 days hardcore series, and I'm honestly going to be probably just trying to go against the Withers, because I feel like the Withers is going to be another boss that I want to go against as well. And yeah, guys, peace.